best Shadowrunner ever. I'm very happy with the decisions that I made. I'd also like to point out that, knock on wood, I haven't lost anybody yet. This is all Isabel's fault. Again, hashtag blame Isabel. Transcoder, yay! A true leader takes responsibility for his team and their assets. Alright, sounds good. Thanks again, Brahms, for everything, man. Thank you, Brahms, so much for the games. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, can I hit him from there? Oh my god, please don't miss. Okay, you missed. How do I not have line of sight? Oh, because I'm there. Because I'm there. Let's get you up there. Hey, I have a question, guys, on oh boy. With this aim thing, so is this a continual thing where, oh god. Is this a continual thing, this green circle? So as long as they're within that circle, they get the aim radius, right? Is that what it is? I just want to make sure I know. God damn it, no wonder that wasn't as strong enough. %80 chance and I missed. Lovely. Really, really lovely. I know that. I know that. I'm aware of that, but I still feel happy with how I did it. I just, you know, sorry it didn't work out. Nice. As long as they're in the area? Okay, that's what I thought. Shoot. I don't like this setup at all. Wow. Okay. I'm in big trouble. Wow. I'm really glad you missed. Trouble! Alright. Mummy time. You're in big trouble in actual China. Okay, I really need this Conjurer down. That was a good shot. I would really like the Conjurer down, though. Yes! Yes, grenades! Yes, grenades! Yes! That was really nice. come out no more? What? What will come out no more? Such a good movie. Okay, good. You're right on top of him, bro. Two misses on a 60% chance. Really. Thank you. Oh, come on. He's not dead? There he is. Now he's dead. That was nice. Hey guys, my mummy wants a word with you. Still got him, alright. You know what? I'm bringing him out of cover. That's awesome, except it shouldn't have taken that long. Ah, lost my mummy. Come on, Isabel. Take this guy down. Oh. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Alright, he's still got 60 out of 60. She needs help. He's okay. Rip mummy. Well, he wasn't gonna be long. He wasn't gonna be long for this world anyway. I needed the mummy there, actually. The mummy was helpful. I shouldn't be wasting this on you, Isabel. After that pitiful display. I had no idea, by the way, that we were going into this, thing, you know, with the bickering teenagers business. That was close. But it worked out. Totally planned run. The bus trip back to Kaitaka is quieter than the ride in was. Your fellow passengers sit crumpled in their seats, barely moving, barely speaking. Their DECCON 2056 t-shirts hang loose on their frames, and their once cherished guest badges have been crumpled into their pockets. You've seen more lively groups on their way to the morgue. Isabel looks at you, her eyes full of the same post-con fatigue that you see in everyone else's. She gives you a small smile and taps her temple with a fingernail. You've got what you came for. The show is over. It's time to go home. Oh, man. Eight karma. Right, what do we got on that karma side? Okay. 9 charisma. 9 charisma. I mean, I want to focus him on summoning, but I kind of wish I could do, I don't know. Equip air barrier. I'm trying to think about this, like, a warning. Be curious. A slice of cake. That would be the best. Can you imagine? It's just like a piece of chocolate cake. I'm like, they just toss it on the ground. That's awesome. So, I don't think I think the spirit control is fine. I think that's where it needs to be. Spirit summoning, I considered increasing. I really want to get my charisma up as far as possible. Like, I want to be able to, I really want to kind of max it out if I can. But I also want to be able to add in some extra things down here. So I thought about this. But, like, has to be their favorite cake. But I'm trying to think about, like, increase the spellbook slot. Because I could use some conjuring. I thought about, yeah, so it's whatever the target likes. So you have to do all this, like, meticulous research on what kind of things they enjoy. So I thought about this. I was like, I could increase my conjuring just so that I could do a barrier, which would be helpful. But then I don't want to become, like, Jack of all trades, master of none type of thing. The other thing is, too, I wanted to do this. Oh, wait. I forgot. I also wanted to do this. Could also increase my ranged combat. That's right, I want Overwatch. I forgot about that. I do want Overwatch. I want that for sure. Okay, I'll save that other 4. I totally did want Overwatch, so that was worth it. Okay. Cool, that was fun. It was fun as it turned out. Oh, and I get to level up my team, too. Alright, let's see. Spiritualist. Let's see. Oh, you can go back and forth? I thought that you had to follow a line all the way. I thought you, like, if you were on this line, you just had to keep going down this line. But each level you can choose from each. Oh. Damage any hostile spirit. No. Gain rat totem. Steel spirit. Yes, that's awesome. Clearly. What else we got? Raptor. Predator. Gain ability shotgun mount. Mangler. Gain ability rotary saw. Yes, because I'm meleeing him. Lethal Force, gain ability Mercy Kill, or augment ability Subdue. See, the thing is, I haven't used Subdue yet. I don't want him to become a killing machine. See, I don't want him to be a killing machine. I want him for, like, for role-playing reasons to stay away from lethal action. But I haven't used him as I've been using him as, like, a gun guy. I haven't been using him as this. So it's like, how good is his subdue ability? I'll come back to him. How good is his subdue ability, would you guys say? There's the mark target thing. Yeah, we're definitely doing that. How good is the subdue thing, would you guys say? What do you guys think? Good, bad, and different? How good is subdue? Anybody? You use Subdue, but you're trying to do a non-lethal game. It's not great except for RP. I don't really like either one of these, to be honest. Let's see. Well, I could see the lethal force thing, because there's cases where you just do need to take people down. Like, there's cases where you do. So, because down here, I would use the modded flashbang. And the shock baton I like. And the gas grenade I like. I did the magnet arm, no. The recoil compensation, no. Shrapnel-filled grenade, no. So I think I'm going to do lethal force. I did that beanbag thing, but, like, the beanbag thing kind of sucked. I don't... So, wait, what does Subdue... Wait. What does Subdue do? So, what does Subdue do? What does Subdue actually do? Does it take him out of the fight? Like, what makes it not great? Like, what is it about? What does Subdue actually do? Because I haven't used that skill with him. What does it do? Does it just remove AP? Does it take him down? Okay, so no, but like, does it just take him down? What does Subdue actually do? Because I'm gonna bring Duncan with me on like a lot of these things, so I will do more of that. You have to knock them out with AP damage first. So, how do you know? Okay, so you have to stun them. Is that what you're saying, Bagel? Are you saying you have to stun them? So you have to, because he's actually done that a few times. So if someone is stunned, you can then subdue them after they're stunned. Am I right about that? And the reason I'm spending so much time is that this is going to make the decision about whether I do lethal force or not. So is that correct? Like, I stun them with the AP, I stun them, and then when they're, like, kind of doing this thing, then I can subdue them, is that right? Okay. I'll do that. Whatever. I'll do that. I like it. I like the RP of it, too. Okay, cool. I like it. I like it. That's neat. I get any new yen for that? No. Got no new yen for it. I swear to God, Isabel, you had better give me some serious, serious info. Alright, we're going to go to the ship. I'm going to get into the ship. There's the Mahjong parlor. Yeah, I'm not doing that yet. Okay, that's cool. I like that. I like that. That's kind of a neat RP thing. I'll do it. Yeah, no, I got it. I just wasn't sure about how that worked. Okay. So, what I'm going to be doing next is talking to people, getting some rest, checking the mission computer for stuff, and then we'll do another one of the quests. But we're not going to do that right at the moment because we are going to do the thing you've all been waiting for. And hold on a minute while I save this. And don't worry, I'm not stopping the stream, but I'm just taking a pause so that we can do something else we need to do, and that is a nomination. Okay. Okay. Cool. Lovely. Okay. So, wonderful. All right, we'll leave some Hong Kong music up while we do this. Okay, folks. So we are going to do what we are going to do. Okay, awesome. Thanks, Ben. What we are going to do is we're going to take nominations, folks. So we are going to actually take nominations first. We are going to take nominations for what you guys would like as the game. So here's the choice. Basically, what I'm going to do is we are going to, before we do the straw poll, Ben, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up a poll, and I'm going to take 10 nominated games. I'm going to open up a straw poll, and the top 5 of the, let's say, no, let's not say top 5. Let's say the top 3, well, we're going to do the top 10. We'll see how it goes, depending on it. If there's like 3 obvious ones that are in front, then we'll have those. But if it turns out like it's all spread around, then we'll try to narrow it down a little bit. But I will take the first 10, and I'll manage the poll. So I will take the first 10. Now, the first one came from Kilobyte. All right, you guys may proceed. So, give me your nominations. I'll take the first 9 nominations that I see. First 9 nominations for games you would like me to try. As always, I reserve the right to veto these if I do not think they will be appropriate. I got you, Kill. All right, Golden Sun. Deponia, Solitaire. Ghostmaster. What is Ghostmaster? It's okay, Rogan. You can still get one in. What's your nomination, Rogan? What's your nomination, Rogan? 7, 8. I got 2 more. I can take 2 more. So what's your nomination, Rogan? What is your nomination for a game to play, Rogan? I've got 8 so far. I've already played Transistor, Rogan. I'll add her story if no one else comes in, but... Transistor was good, Rogan, but I've already played it. On stream, in fact. Played and won it. I liked it. I didn't like it as much as Bastion, but I liked it. Haunting starring Poltergeist? I don't know what that is. You have just said things I do not know. Okay. 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 All right, that sounds good. All right, I actually have a little bit more than 10, but that's all right. No, I gave you Darkest Dungeon, Rogan. I gave you Darkest Dungeon. I am not playing Street Fighter, the movie, the game. And I actually like Street Fighter. Smacky. Oh, smacky. Okay, here we go, guys. So, Rogan, I'll give you a choice, and then I'm going to close the poll. Rogan, do you want Darkest Dungeon or Crypt of the Necrodancer? Which one? Darkest Dungeon or Necrodancer? Your choice, Rogan. Of the nominating ones. Darkest Dungeon or Crypt of the Necrodancer? Just Rogan on this one, because I'm giving Rogan his shot here. Necrodancer or Darkest Dungeon? So, Rogan, you want Necrodancer? Okay. All right, here we go. There we go. All right, folks, go ahead and cast your vote. Shadowrun Genesis, Golden Sun, MGS5, Kerbal Space Program, Beyond Shadowgate, Deponia, Coastmaster, Life is Strange, Her Story, Wasteland 2, Crypt of the Necrodancer, Grandia 2. What we're going to do is we'll see where the votes are going. We're going to narrow this down to a straw poll, hopefully. If I have to do another round of this, I will. We're going to narrow it down to a straw poll. Then Bendups will be kind enough to put together the straw poll, and then we will leave it up, and it will be running over the weekend. And then Tuesday, next Tuesday, is when we will close down the nominations. So this is just to get on the, this is just the games that we want on the final ballot. So go ahead and place your votes. This is just the nominating ballot. What's up, Atero? Okay, right now we've got Grandia 2's got 2 votes, Shadowrun Genesis has got 2 votes, and a lot of other stuff has got 1 vote. Not surprisingly, all the nominators voted for their own thing. Right, do we have anyone else for some votes here? Do we have anyone else for some votes? Because as it stands right now, he slams the door and runs away. Because right now, as it stands, like, there's 2 that are getting more than anything else. But I'd really like it narrowed down a little bit more. I'd like a couple more votes here. This is, everyone's all over the place here. What's up, Acclimative? Ah, we got some people voting for MGS5, huh? This is why democracies fail. That's awesome. Whoa, hey! Look who just jumped in with a host. Thank you, Richie. Thank you, Big Richie with the host for 30 viewers. Thank you, Rich. Appreciate it, Big Richie. Thank you. Can we get a shout out for Big Richie at the moment? In case anyone wants to know from Big Richie's channel, what we're doing right now is we are having a nomination. We're having a nomination right now for because of my Patreon, which is this thing right there. My Patreon means that chat gets a chance to vote for a game they want me to try this month. So all we're doing is nominating it. We're not going to actually do the vote tonight. We're going to start the vote tonight, but we're going to let it go over the weekend. So this is just nominating them. So thank you so much for the host. Thanks, Shadow. All right, so right now it's Grandia. And we've got Necrodancer also. So right now we've got Genesis, MGS5, we've got Necrodancer and Grandia, if I'm not mistaken. Those look like they're the top 4. So we're going to do last call here. Last call. Shadowrun Genesis, and then we've got MGS5, then we've got Ghostmaster, then we've got Grandia. Thanks, Shadow. Because I want to watch some fragging running, chummer. I hear you, Wolf Boy. What's up, man? Good to see everybody, by the way. Just give me 1 second while we're wrapping up this extra thing here. No, that's fine, Trending. That's fine. Don't worry about it, dude. Welcome back, man. Shadowrun Genesis, 3 votes. MGS2. Life is Strange. Okay, so Genesis, MGS5, Ghostmaster, Life is Strange, Grandia 2. I'm starting to get a bit confused about what's winning and not winning. Okay, so Shadowrun, Genesis, and Grandia. Anything that's got 2 votes, I'm still going to vote for. So, MGS5 and Ghostmaster. Okay. Okay, here we go. So, here we go. So, that means that we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so, bend-ups. Bend-ups. So, bend-ups. Here's the straw poll that you need to create bend-ups, okay? Here are the games. There's 4 games that are going to show up on the straw poll. Shadowrun Genesis, that's one of them. Shadowrun Genesis and Grandia 2. Those should be first because those were the 2 top vote getters. Shadowrun Genesis and Grandia 2. Okay, those are both there. And then the other 2 are going to be MGS5 and Ghostmaster. So there you go. Shadowrun Genesis, Grandia 2, MGS5, and Ghostmaster. Those are the 4. Okay, Ben? So can you do me a favor and put that up? Put that up there. And then Shadowed. It's upcoming game is the command, right? Is it upcoming game? Is it upcoming game? I'll win next time. Sorry, guys, but these are some good choices, though. MGS5 is the Kardashian in the gaming universe, yeah. Well, the thing about MGS5 is... Upcoming game? The thing about MGS5 that I've got to consider is that... That looks perfect. Thank you, Ben. Thank you so much, Ben. So here's the thing. The thing about MGS5 that I have to decide is I really want to, if we're going to do that, I want to play the other Metal Gears. I've played Metal Gear 1. Well, I played the first Metal Gear on the Nintendo. Then I played Metal Gear Solid. Then I played Metal Gear Solid 2. I haven't played Metal Gear Solid Sons of the Patriots, Sons of Liberty, or whatever it is. Or Sons of the Patriots, whatever. I haven't played 3 or 4. So I almost feel like, isn't 5 going to be spoiling 3 and 4? I know about the chronology, but I mean, if I play 5, isn't that going to spoil me for the others? You know what I'm saying? Game Outlook. Thank you for the follow, Wolf Boy. Thank you, sir. Thank you for the follow, Wolf Boy. I appreciate it. Welcome to the Argonauts. Hey, what's up, Law? Good to see you, man. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to accept Metal Gear Solid 5, because I need to play the others first, and because I don't want a game that everyone and their brother is playing. I promised I wasn't going to do that. So what I may end up having to do is play MGS3. Okay, so would anyone mind then? Would anyone mind if I changed MGS5 to MGS3? Would anyone mind if I did that? If we changed MGS5 on the straw poll to MGS3? Is everyone okay with that? I don't want people to feel like their vote was taken away from them, but would people be okay with doing that? Because that way, I don't have to worry about spoilers. There might even be people who want to check out the game because they're getting, you know, they want to see what it's like leading up to it. Is that cool? Can we switch MGS5 to MGS3? Can we do that? It just makes more sense for me to do that. So is that cool with people? MGS5 to MGS3? Can we switch it to that? Maybe? Possibly? And again, thank you so much for the host, Richie, and thanks to everyone who's here from Richie's stream. Is that cool, guys? Yeah, yeah. Okay. So, Ben, can you switch that straw poll to MGS3? Right. Exactly what Shatter said. This is why... Right. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. MGS3 is PS2 only? Really? I can't stream it on... I can probably find it on emulator. I'll buy it from someone, and then I'll get it on emulator. That's what I usually do. I usually buy it, and then I emulate it. So, I don't pirate games, but I'll buy it first. That doesn't matter. If it can be emulated, that's fine. I'll just emulate it. I'll buy it, and then I'll emulate it. So. Oh, if it's on PS3, that's fine. I have a PS3. That's fine. I'll just have to figure out how to stream a PS3. I can emulate it. It's not a big deal. I can buy it on PS3, and then I'll emulate it on my PC. It's fine. Okay. So, as far as that goes, I have an Xbox 360, too. So, either one of those would work. Okay. So, there we go. We've got it. Thank you very much. Bendups, thank you very much. Okay, there it is, guys. So, Shadowed, what's the command that we used for the straw poll? What was the command we used for the straw poll? And get in there and do that vote, people. That vote that Bendups just put up there, again, that's going to be running until Thursday. Sorry, until Tuesday. It's going to be running until my next stream. But get in there and get that vote done. Right now, MGS3 and Shadowrun Genesis are neck and neck, with Grandia 2 bringing up the rear. Ghostmaster is not getting any love yet. So get in there and do that job. You can stream PS3 with a live game or portable. Can I stream it with Xbox? Can I stream PS3 with... Can I stream with a live game or portable that I have? I can stream Xbox 360, can I? Because the thing is, I don't need my Xbox 360 down there anymore. The PS3 is technically still our Blu-ray player, but I could move my Xbox 360 up here, and then I could stream if Metal Gear Solid 3 is on. Is MGS3 on Xbox 360 or not? So, is the Legacy Collection on Xbox? Is the Xbox 360? Does anyone know it? Is it? That's even assuming it wins, by the way. There's no guarantee, but if it does. And for those of you wondering what's going on, we are going back to the game shortly, but this was something that we promised for this. Yes, it's on both consoles. Is one better than the other? Like, is one version clearly better than the other or not? And Shadowed, if you're able to figure out, I know you're figuring this out, but I'm just confirming, if you can figure out making the command so we can hook up to this straw poll, that would be lovely. Legacy was a PS3 exclusive. Oh. So far, Shadowrun Genesis is definitely out front. We've got 5 votes for Shadowrun Genesis. MGS3 is bringing up the rear with 4. Ghostmaster's gotten some love, 3. Grandia 2 bringing up the rear with 2. Yeah, no, that's me, Trendane. Yeah, because I just went in here for this window so that we could do this, so. Legacy has all the MG games up to that point. Okay, cool. So, get that vote on, people. Right there. That's the thing we need. Get the vote on. Right now, we got 16 votes in there. And we've got Shadowrun Genesis with 5, MGS3 with 4, Ghostmaster with 4, Grandia 2 with 3. Close vote. Close vote. HD Collection is on 360. Well, 2, 3, and Peace Walker. That's interesting. Because I've already played MGS2, so there's no real reason for me to play that again. But MGS3 would be interesting. And then Peace Walker. The only problem with Peace Walker is that I think it was Inam was talking about how he couldn't stand something about Peace Walker he hated. I don't know why. Legacy Collection is all games from the original NES Metal Gear through to Metal Gear 4. See, the thing is, I did like the original Metal Gear, but I probably wouldn't want to play that again. And then I don't need to play Metal Gear Solid. I've already played it. I don't need to play Metal Gear Solid 2. I've already played it. So I feel like the HD version is probably a better bang for my buck. I'm thinking it's a better bang for their buck. Up, Grandia 2 is now tied with MGS3 and Ghostmaster Rogan. This will be a good vote. This will be a good vote. This will be good stuff. And don't forget, by the way, if your game does not win this month, fear not, because if we keep it at the $200 level, above the $200 level, you'll get another vote next month. So He probably hates peace, the warmonger. Okay, before we go back to the game, two things quickly. I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break, and only 5 minutes, because I know we have a lot of people in here, so only 5 minutes, and I'm going to get back to the game. One thing I want to mention very quickly, though, for those of you who did not hear this announcement before. Number one, I am going to be at Dragon Con. I'm flying to Atlanta tomorrow to be at Dragon Con. I'm going to be on some panels as an attending author there, and I'm also going to be doing a workshop and a couple of readings, so you can check that out, schedule on my site if you're in the Atlanta area, if you're going to Dragon Con. Would love to meet any or all of you. I'll try to stream tomorrow night. I'm going to see if I can bring Arvbox with me. No promises, but I will make an effort to do that. Either way, next week I will definitely be streaming on my normal stream schedule, and starting next week, remember, it's Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Friday night is an occasional thing, but it will be Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday instead of the current Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. So after this week, next week is Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Last announcement that I want to mention is that I have put together I'm very excited about this, a voiceover team, thanks to the fact that over here we've got the Patreon, which has given people the ability to contribute to the channel. A lot of cool things available over there, by the way. You can get an epic poem written about you. You can get critiques of your writing. You can also get entered in a Patreon-only draw once per month. You can get a message sent from me every month about the sort of, condition and state of the channel. A lot of cool things there, plus you help the channel get things. If you've been interested in subbing to me and you haven't, that's the equivalent of my sub button right now until I get partnered. Once I get partnered, I will shut the Patreon down and we're going to move over everybody into a sub situation. But at the moment, that is my sub button. So if you want to help support the channel, that's the place to do it. When we get to $250, we're going to have something. I haven't decided what it's going to be. At $300, we'll have a Dungeons & Dragons session once every other month, which would be awesome if we could do it. One thing I do want to mention, though, is that one of the things that was won here, the $225 level, was a voiceover event, just like I did last month with this very game, Shadowrun Hong Kong. Every month, we are going to be doing, so long as we stay at that 225 level or above, we are going to be doing a special voiceover event, and I have assembled a team. And the team consists of what are you calling the Arvocalists. Not my idea, chat's idea, I like it, the Arvocalists. And it consists of Trendane, who you've seen speaking in chat, George Ledoux, who is a voiceover expert who's been doing it for decades, Russ Guberman of Kindly Cheng fame, if you guys remember Russ, I talked to you about him, and last but certainly not least, Rob from Game Crashers is also going to be joining the team, also possibly another surprise guest via George. So we're going to have 4, possibly 5 people doing a voiceover event, and this month it's going to be of this very game of Shadowrun Hong Kong. So that is what we are doing, and I'm very excited about that. Okay, so that's the deal. Thank you, Gray. Yeah, I'm excited about it, man. I've never been there before, but I'm pretty pumped up about it. So, let's see. Okay, cool. Lovely. Okay, now I'm going to take a 5-minute break. I know people are here. A lot of people are here. Don't go anywhere. It's just I've got to stretch my legs and grab some water. So I'm going to go down, take a 5-minute break. I will be right back, and then we will get right back into this game. I've got to talk to a few people. I got to get some money from my computer. What's up, Foretold Legends? Thank you, Foretold Legends, for the follow. I appreciate it, sir. Welcome to the Arvanauts. Then I have to actually go and do a side mission, or not a side mission, but another mission. So all of that is going to be happening very soon. Do not go anywhere. I'll be back in 5. Okay. Thank you all for bearing with me. Welcome back, people. Alright, let's get it going on here. Let's get it going on. Let's get it started. Aha! Right. Check this mission computer first of all. Alright. 2 new messages. Let's see. Well, first of all, let's take care of the jobs directory. Right, let's do that first. Urgent task. Little birds have been whispering in my ear about an urgent and high-paying run. Steelarm Lou, a red Pole, managed to get his hands on information concerning a prototype laser weapon in development by Ares Asia Holdings. For years... Okay. Alright, gotcha. Alright, Shadow. Thanks for stopping by, dude. I'll catch you soon. What's up, Strike? The Red Dragon had been locked in a Cold War. Despite this, we remain evenly matched. Neither one of us can attack the other without being exposed to devastating reprisals. Lou wants to change this, and he has a plan. Rather than strike directly, Lou intends to aim external forces at the Red Dragon, specifically Knight Errant. He intends to flame a white paper fan named Golden Fong, making it appear that the Red Dragon had been bribing Ares researchers for classified data. 2 leading drone... Okay. Alright, dude. Yeah, I mean, yeah, feel better, Shadow. I hope all's well, dude. Feel better, man. And thank you also for the upcoming event command, like reminding me what it was and all that stuff. Thanks, dude. 2 leading drone and energy weapons researchers have recently transferred from London to Hong Kong and are running the project. Doctors Taylor and Hardingham are respected in Europe, but in Hong Kong they remain unknown quantities. Wait, why do I know Taylor and Hardingham? I know those names. Taylor and Hardingham are... It was Ractor. Ractor was telling me about Taylor and Hardingham, wasn't he? Wasn't he? I think it was Ractor was telling me that he hated Taylor and Hardingham because they did some crap, and he was pissed off at them because they, like... They screwed him over with something, I remember. Alright, see, you feel better, Shadow. Yeah, I don't remember what it was, but something happened. No, Ractor. Not Raptor. Ractor. They're untrusted and therefore considered untrustworthy. Perfect targets, in other words. We will provide data that will make it look as if the researchers were contacted by Golden Fong and made quite a bit of money, but grew tired of the arrangement. Transfer the attached files to a data chip. The files are bundled with a worm program, which will auto-execute when inserted into the appropriate systems. You need not bring a Decker, though one may be helpful. You will need to plant data in the visitor record system, the camera systems in Hardingham and Taylor's lab. Financial data is to be transferred to Dr. Taylor's personal terminal. That in and of itself will not be enough to ensure knight-errant involvement, however. Planting the data is only the first part of your task. This is where a heavier touch will be required. You will also need to steal the prototype laser weapon. Wow, this is super complicated. There's a GPS tracking device attached to it, which Lou will plant deep in Red Dragon territory. The apparent theft of a prototype weapon by a disgruntled Triad member should convince Ares to dispatch overwhelming force against the Red Dragon, dealing them a vicious blow. As a note, Lou does not care what becomes of the laser weapon. If you wish to sell it or keep it, feel free. I've also attached a map of your extraction route from the building. During the facility's expansion in 2052, Ares Asia was forced to extend their foundations deeper into the island. They drove piles to the former site of the central MTR station, which partially collapsed during the Dalu Bay earthquake of 2044. Practically, this means that you can exit through the basement directly onto the new MTR line through Central. With any luck, you can be gone without anyone knowing how. Unfortunately, this route is heavily alarmed. Yeah, seriously, too much, too much. Just tell me what I need to do. So you'll be forced to go in the front door. If you can gon the front desk, you shall have no problems. The facility is both an office and a residence, so strange people coming and going at odd hours is not unusual. If you're not up to fast talk over, be prepared to shoot your way in.
Lou does not care if you are loud or quiet. But a word of caution. He came by all this information via the loose lips of one of the research team. Other fixers know of this job. Move fast and you are guaranteed success, but there are definitely other Shadowrunners with an eye on your prize. I'll take it. Very well. Steel Arm Lou sends his regards with the fastest email response ever, and bids you good fortune and plentiful ammunition. A dramatic git. Don't die, Thundercake. Our arrangement has been very profitable so far, and I would hate to lose that. One of the things I've learned over the years is that even the rich and powerful have annoyances. Thorns in their side, if you will. No one is without troubles. The rich just have different ways of solving them. The client for this run has grown tired of one particular thorn in his side, Chung Sing Rooster Lo. Lo is a red pole for one of the smaller triads here in Hong Kong, the 289s, or the Easy Money Gang if you prefer. Despite the 289's small stature, Lo's illegal activities have managed to damage the client's profits. Mr. Johnson would like you to help him show Lo the error of his ways. Lo takes an evening every few months to dine at the Shangri-La restaurant in Aberdeen. If you aren't aware, the Shangri-La is an elite establishment serving primarily corporate clientele from Wushang Incorporated. Because of this, it's not unusual for diners to bring bodyguards or assistants with them. In Lo's case, he brings a particularly brutish enforcer known as the Talon, and undoubtedly feels well protected. You are going to prove just how wrong he is in this regard. You are going to kidnap Rooster Lo. So long as he is alive and in relatively good health, all options are on the table. While keeping the run quiet would make things easier for Mr. Johnson, no one will shed too many tears over a few dead triad thugs. The client has arranged an exit via boat. So long as you can get Lo from the interior of the restaurant's dock, the client will handle everything else. Despite being a red pole, Lo is a tactician, not a fighter. Don't expect him to put up much of a fight. The Talon, on the other hand, is as nasty as they come. Be careful about how you confront him, or things may go very badly. I've let the client know you've accepted the job. By the time you arrive at the Shangri-La, the boat to get you out will be waiting. Okay. Cool. Let's claim payment for sold pay data. Museum shipping manifest. Give me that money. So I received 792 nuyen. Nice. I don't think I have any pay data post to sale. Oh my god. This newscast just aired. Anyone wants to watch real-time isobar data, Earthside images of the storm, basic service paywall, and Skywatcher imagery is easily circumvented. The Imperial Japanese Meteorological Agency today issued an advanced typhoon warning for the northern Philippines and the coast of the Guangdong Confederation, as Tropical Storm Usagi has grown into a full-strength typhoon Category 3 in the Pacific. Typhoon Usagi has formed late in the year for such a powerful storm. Meteorologists credit this growing trend of awakened cold season typhoons to global warming and powerful magical vortices in the eastern Pacific, which appears to help drive moist air corrective over cooler ocean waters. According to the official release by Lancer Inraki of the IJMA, Usagi is now identified as an awakened storm. We have observed... Oh, awakened storm, that's cool. We have observed strong lightning activity, electromagnetic anomalies, and extreme concentrations of awakened seabirds along its edges. Awakened storms exhibit anomalous physical and magical behavior. Many experts believe they show reactive intelligence and possibly even self-awareness, and will resist making landfall to prolong their lives, even holding position against prevailing winds. Exactly, global warming and magic. Study of these storms is inhibited by their extreme environmental conditions and astral turbulence. In physical strength, I saw this in The Day After Tomorrow. Totally happened. In physical strength, Usagi may peak as a violent typhoon, Category 5 on the Eastern Pacific scale, but will weaken substantially before making landfall. Although mariner lore is replete with tales of malicious storms, scientists have detected no provable animosity towards metahumans in the behavior of these miracles of nature. Learn more on Wild Storms of the Pacific, this week's episode of Savage Nature with host Bertrand Madonaker. The Guangdong coast will likely have a long precursor battering with drenching rains but moderate winds as Usagi stalls offshore. Usagi is one of the more powerful storms of the season, but is not unusual. Usagi does not have super typhoon potential. This is going to be perfect. A long, soft hit by Usagi. Lots of electromag interference, security and cops all tied up. It's running season. I hope everyone's ready for a high operational tempo. Our fixer's already scrambling for crews. I heart storms. Nice. Yeah, I know. Come one, come all, and welcome to what could very well be the last Shadowland Poetry Slam. Something kind of sad about that, and Vanera. In honor of Jivebird, I created an expert system that writes haikus. It takes whatever's being said in a thread and turns it into a poem. Mind if I fire it up? Snazzy, you shouldn't have. What kind of poetry slam includes bots? This is lame. Homage to Jivebert. The program stirs, turns out text. 3 lines mar the piece. Haha, it's brilliant. Now I can hang up my quill. I really don't buy that a bot can produce poetry like a living, breathing, feeling human being. Sorry. This is bullshit. Despair grips the poets. A machine crafting haikus. The Jivebot breaks free. Was that supposed to happen? The slam is now slammed. This program is broken loose. Pandemonium. Well, look on the bright side. How much damage can a runaway poetry bot do anyway? You fucking people. Okay, despite their efforts, no one has yet to come forward. The government of Hainan has denied all connection with the terrorist fugitives, even going so far as to state that the White Star organization no longer exists. There has still been no word from the HKPF on the whereabouts of the fugitive terrorists. Hasn't a hurricane touched on land since 2005? What about Sandy? Oh, is the argument that Sandy didn't actually touch land? I mean, I guess, but... The mood on the street is nervous. There is no telling when or where these terrorists will strike. For now, the Special Duties Unit of the HKPF remains on active alert, ready to respond at a moment's notice. This is Sunny Chung with Horizon News signing off. What a load of crap. How are they going to convince us a bunch of crazy terrorists got into the Fez and just disappeared under their noses, huh? This would never happen if Lone Star was the sole police force here. Sure, because heavily armed terrorists never sneak into Lone Star cities like Chicago and Seattle, only to disappear and remain free to roam the streets after they engage in public gun battles. There's no way Hainan is connected to these people. If they really were White Star, they'd have struck already. Their entire modus operandi is suicide bombings and civilian casualties. If these people are hiding, they're probably on the wrong side of a setup. That's right! Sure, because everybody in the shadows is just some bleeding heart fighting the megas because they believe in freedom. Grow the hell up. Wrong! Searching for a tailor for some unusual custom work. I might know a guy. Is it for armor? Not exactly. It's a surprise birthday gift for a friend. A friend's drone, actually. What exactly do you want a tailor to make for a drone? A cat costume with soft little ears and paws. Or better yet, a bear suit. Ooh, a red samurai outfit. I even have reference that I can provide. Okay, you got a fat stack of Nuyen. This is going to cost. I'll find the Nuyen. Can you help me? This will be so worth it. Yeah, I'll hook you up. Yeah, right? Sithware named Kittens. Nice. Hey, I've got a problem. I'm hoping one of you can help with. I came out to the Fez 2 weeks ago for work. Now that the job is wrapped, I've been trying to get an under-the-table flight to Seattle for the past week. Off the books, no passport control, that kind of thing. Nobody's making the trip. What gives? Check the news feeds, man. Haven't you heard? The Seattle is on lockdown. Nothing coming into or out of the city without a thorough search for at least another week. They caught some smugglers trying to move some really nasty stuff in through a covert landing at Discovery Park. Seems like a bit of an overreaction. Tons of awful stuff moves through Seattle every day. What's so different about this time? Not like this. You didn't hear it from me. Not like this. But I have some friends with ICE. They say whatever it was, it set off the radiological alarms of the Coast Guard ship that was sweeping the area. We're talking fissionable material here, enriched and ready to go in a bomb. No way, I don't buy that for a second. More likely some cop at an accident one of their ships and dumps the radiological material. They just don't want to admit it, so City Hall is covering their asses. Don't dismiss the news so lightly. The smugglers were carrying cargo for Winter Night. It's only pure luck the cargo was intercepted at all. Who the hell is Wintermite? Sounds like a goblin rock band. Not who, what. All you need to know is Wintermite is bad news. You cross them, they destroy your life. Wintermite. That's cute. Like Wintermute. That's a good reference. You cross them, they destroy your life. You ever run into any of them on a job, I suggest a solution that comes in 7.62 millimeters. Okay, hi there. Just arrived in HK from CFS. Want to meet other runners in the Philippines. Salamat poi. Anyone? I make really good pancit. Why didn't you say so right away? Comes to poi kayo. Lots of former Huck families here. Welcome. Hi, Taga-san ka. Me from Manila. I'm a decker. You? QC here. I'm a decker too. Pancit is fine and good, but can you also make dingwan? PM me if you can. Kamusta. Nice to meet you, QC Blues. Hi there. Street mage here. Might know some Pinoy runners looking for a new decker. Welcome. Okay. Lovely. Okay. What's going on, Duncan? Okay, he's going to exercise, so come back later and talk. That's good. I'm going to assume Gobbet's the same way. I forgot to talk to Ractor, damn it. Gobbet looks up from her hot plate at the sound of your approach. A smile creases her face. She raises her eyebrows and gestures at the cabin around you. You know, the Kraken has really been shaping up over the past few days. With all the work we've been putting into her, she's starting to feel like a real home. Anyway, enough about the boat. Ready for your next lesson, or do you just want to chat? I'm ready for my next lesson. Yeah? That's good. I was hoping that you'd want to keep going with this. It's good for you, and I'm kind of enjoying it too. Alright, this is going to be another long story, so I'm thinking we should take it in chunks. If you've got any questions, you can ask them along the way, and if you need to take a break, we can come back to it. Sound good? Let's see. Sure, sounds good. Good. So last time I told you about the event that brought an end to my illustrious career as a subcontractor. This time I'm going to tell you about a run that I went on with my regular team. Nightjar's team, you mean? No, this is long before I hooked up with them. Iz was still learning to deck back then. She was good for her age, but she wasn't ready for prime time, and it'd be another couple of years before I'd meet Nightjar Auntie Cheng. You don't know anyone from the group that I'm talking about. They're all gone now anyway. Had a rough career, haven't you? Yeah, I guess that I have, but I'm still alive. That's something. Puts me ahead of a lot of other runners I've known. The truth of the matter is, as runners, dying on the job is an occupational hazard. We're disposable assets. Shouldn't come as a surprise when we get used up and tossed away. It was the same way in the Barrens. Here today, gone tomorrow. Yeah, you know how it is. People die and it's sad, but there's no sense moping about it. How'd you meet this group of yours? Through mutual friends. We actually all lived together before we decided to start running as a team. There was this floating squatters commune out in Hung Hom Bay. It's probably still out there, actually. I haven't been back in a long time. But I spent a few years living on the thing, and the rest of the team lived there with me. Squatters commune? Yep. We called it the Sinking Ship. Of course you did. Oh my god, Seth. It was like an enormous raft all bolted together from old shipping containers. It wasn't the most comfortable place I've ever lived, but the price was right and the company was good. Tell me about the team you were running with. Sure. She extends a hand so she can count off teammates on her fingers. Madness scurries down her sleeve and perches on her forearm. Our muscle was a Hawaiian Jew with poor impulse control. That's a combination. Big, round guy with lumberjack arms and ringlets in his hair. He called himself Hanu. I guess that he loved turtles? I don't know. Street names are weird. We had a tech specialist, Egret. She was tall, gawky, dyed her hair bone white. She had a drone named Arlo that followed her around like a lost puppy. She was kind of a jack of all trades, but she could get the job done. Fun at parties, too. Our de facto team leader was a guy named Sui. He was a wiry troll, if you can imagine that. Probably about 2% fat, body fat, all skin and bones. Walked with a hunch to make himself look smaller. He was a shaman, followed rat like me. Sounds like an interesting group of people. It was, but then everyone I've worked with has been interesting in his or her own way. As a rule, shadowrunning isn't a profession that attracts boring people. I'd like to hear more about the sinking ship. Let's hold off a little on that for a little bit, okay? I'd like to get through the rest of this story before we spend any more time on the raft. Okay, so story. Keep going. Alright, moving on. So one day, Sui brought us a job. He'd met a client in a Victoria Harbor bar, a rich Eastern Tiger exec. The guy wanted us to steal something for him, a shiny object. I know, it's stupid, right? But that was how the Johnson described it to us, the shiny object. That was what he wanted us to get. He never gave it any other name. Seriously? A rat shaman hired to steal a shiny object? Yeah, you can see how the gig would be hard for us to resist. Anyway, the client told us what to look for. He described it as a chunk of red jade about the side and shape of an ostrich egg with a mirror-polished surface and gold wire inlays. He said that it'd have paper charms hanging off of it, food talismans, Taoist sorcery stuff. We weren't supposed to touch those. The client also told us about the shiny object's then owner, an old hedge wizard turned entrepreneur named Kong Zhuan. Hedge wizard? He had the whole wise old sage thing going on. He had the robes, the little hat, the kind smile. Oh, and the pièce de résistance, a long, wispy beard. He was mean as a snake, though, had a rep to prove it. Intel said that old man Zhuan was keeping the shiny object in one of his warehouses. He had a bunch of them. He built himself a nice little empire selling magical paraphernalia through puppet vendors in the Yamate night market. Supposedly, a good fifth of the stalls in that place run Zhao's payroll. Yeah, what kinds of magical paraphernalia are we talking about? Pickled reagents in mason jars, Hermetic scrolls and charms, relics looted from Buddhist temples, crates of old Balinese rang damasks, and fist-sized stones from a great dragon's kidney. Zhuan sold it all. How he got his hands on it in the first place is anyone's guess. Some of that stuff sounds valuable. Yeah, I'm sure that some of it was. Most of it was crap, though. Fakes and forgeries to sell to gullible tourists. Sifting the good stuff from the bad would have taken time, and we weren't planning on sticking around long enough to do that. So we cased the warehouse for a couple of nights before the run. You know, did some recon, took some notes. From what we'd seen, we were pretty sure that Zhuan was keeping our payday in vault area at the very back of the building. Security is pretty heavy, though. He was paying a local triad for protection, and he kept a lot of their boys on staff. Sui was the one who came up with the plan. We'd split up outside and into the warehouse in 2 teams. Team A would create a diversion. Team B would hit the vault while security is looking the other way. We'd grab our payday, regroup, and get the hell out of there. Let's see. Seems straightforward enough. How'd it work out? Surprisingly well up to a point. Team A, Hanu and Egret, circled around at the loading dock just like we planned. Sui and I waited by the service entrance. We didn't have to wait long. A couple of minutes in, we heard this ungodly crash, then another and another. As it turns out, Egret had rigged into Zwan's network of automated forklifts. She had 6 of them running amok in the loading dock, chasing down workers and crashing themselves into anything marked fragile. Next time we're on a run with the loading dock, remind me about the forklift truck. It's awesome, right? Egret really outdid herself. I wish that I could have been there to see it. Egret's distraction did what it was supposed to. As Sui and I watched, most of the Triad guys at the service entrance abandoned their posts and went hauling off toward the loading dock. A couple guys with baseball bats stayed back, but we handled them easily enough. We slipped inside and made a beeline for the back of the warehouse where the shiny object was supposed to be. Let me guess, something went wrong. No, actually, it was there just like we thought it'd be. The door was open and everything. The shiny object was sitting there in a teak cradle gleaming with reflected light. Just like the client had said, it had a ring of Taoist talismans hanging off it like a grass skirt, the paper all crinkled with age. We didn't waste any time. I reached in and grabbed the thing. It felt strange through my gloves. The jade sort of, pulsed, as if it had a heartbeat. That sounds odd. Yeah, tell me about it. I wanted to drop the thing, but it was our payday, so I slipped it into my satchel instead. I couldn't get the flap closed quickly enough. The package being secure, Sui and I turned to hightail it out of there, and then things went to shit. Did the shiny object do something unpredictable? No, not the shiny object, Old Man Juan. He was standing there right in front of us, larger than life. I'm guessing that when he heard the commotion in the loading dock, he'd come running, well, waddling, to make sure that his treasure was safe. As it turns out, it wasn't, because I'd already stolen the thing. He looked displeased. What'd you do? What do you think we did? We had our backs to the wall. We lit the old bastard up. It was pretty epic, truth be told. Spirits were summoned, spells were discharged. The vault door sealed behind Juan like something out of a movie. At one point, the old man leapt onto Sui's back and tried to bite his ear off. I won't bore you with the play-by-play of how the fight went down. In the end, we crushed him. Unfortunately, the fighting had caused some collateral damage. At some point during our showdown with Juan, the control panel for the vault door must have eaten an arc of lightning or the blast of a powerball. It was toast, all black and melted, and neither of us could fix it. So you're trapped in the vault? Yeah, it's about the size of it. And it was only a matter of time before the old man's remaining security guards found us in there. There was still one way out, a ventilation duct up high in the rafters, but it was too small for Sui to fit through. He was a troll, after all. I had the shiny object, but if I left Sui there and security got to him, well, you do the math. So here's the conundrum. I've got our payday in my satchel. The team is split. It's inevitable that more Triad 49ers are going to find us, but we don't know when or how many. Egret and Honu are holding their own in the loading dock for now. I can say with Sui to help fight off the inevitable wave of Triad 49ers, but we'll be badly outmatched. Like, badly. The odds of survival won't look good for either of us. If Egret weren't pinned down in the loading dock, she could probably get the vault door open. But in order to get to her, I'll have to leave Sui alone in the vault. If Zuyan's reinforcements find Sui before I get back with Egret, well, she uses her thumb to draw a line across her neck. So that's the scenario, Seattle. Not a lot to work with, I know. Now tell me, what should I do? Use the dangerous magical artifact. That's the most stylish answer, isn't it? Just audacious enough to be fun. It popped into my head right then and there, same as it did yours. I wonder if I picked another option if that would be the case. So that's what I did. No hesitation, I just made it happen. It was almost like Sui had been waiting for me to pass him the thing. He seemed eager to take it. He hugged that chunk of rock to his chest like a newborn baby. Colors swam in the stone and something changed in his eyes. Then Old Man Julian's 49ers breached the door and Sui unleashed hell. She pauses, frowning, stops scratching Folly and uses the hand to rub her eyes. Finally, she turns back to you. A sour look pinches her features. What went down in that room, well, I've only seen that kind of carnage a couple of times in my life, and I've been running the shadows for years. Those Triadmen were torn to scraps by the end of it. I don't think I'll ever forget the sounds that they made. I spent most of the fight huddled up in the corner for my own safety. What Sui let loose from the stone didn't seem terribly interested in discriminating between friend and foe. What do you mean by that? Did he summon hostile spirits or something? Something like that. Truth be told, I don't know what they were. Like I said, I was hiding. But he couldn't have done it without the shiny object, not in a million years. Whatever they were, the rock brought them here. That's a little bit freaky, I'm here to say. Officially. So what happened then? We waited for things to calm down in the vault and for the things to go slithering away. I think that Sui had some limited control over them, which is why they didn't eat us. After they were gone, Sui gave me the shiny object back. I put it in my satchel and we bailed. Hey, love! Hey, you're here now, right? That's what matters. We collected the others on the way out. They were blissfully ignorant of what had happened on the other side of the warehouse, and I didn't see a reason to change that. We hightailed it back to the docks and caught the first boat back to the sinking ship. Mission accomplished. From what I'm told, people still avoid Jan's warehouse like the plague. It's supposed to be haunted even to this day. People who set foot in the building keep turning up dead. Pretty sure I'm one of the only living people who knows why. Anyway, that's it. Lessons only. You got any questions, go ahead. Gobbit, was there a point to this story? I'm trying to find a moral here. There was when I started telling it. I thought I was going to tell you to be comfortable with breaking the rules. I don't think I'm going to say that now, though. I'm not feeling it anymore. Why not? At least your team made it out alive. They didn't stay that way for long. But let's leave that for next time, huh? I don't want to get into it just now. Boy, Gobbit is bad news. Can you tell me more about the sinking ship? Yeah, sure. The story's open so we can get into it. I moved onto the sinking ship when I was just a kid. I think that I was 12, maybe 13 years old at the time. In the beginning, it was just me and a couple of rat shaman friends, Cadmus and Malvina. They were older, but they were always cool to me. Is it typical for groups of rat shamans to congregate like that? Not terribly, no. I mean, we have lodges, same as any other group of shamans. You can usually find a few of us hanging out in those. I guess that there was just something special about our little group, or maybe about the sinking ship. We liked it. We felt at home there. Didn't hurt that the sinking ship was well stocked and provisioned when we found it, either. And don't look at me like that. It was abandoned when we took it. Abandoned? There was a team of Shadowrunners that had lived on the thing before us, but they bid it on a job. Cad and Mal heard the knock of opportunity, and they claimed the raft for Rat in record time. Taking over the sinking ship wasn't an easy job, mind you. The previous owners had installed traps and automated defenses all over the raft. Cad had his hands full with those for a month. What kind of traps are we talking about? The usual stuff. Explosives, pop turrets, that kind of thing. Cad and his sister Yasmin took care of most of it without too much trouble. The biggest problems were the scuttling charges. The runners who built the raft had installed these explosives all along the perimeter that had ripped the bottom out of the thing if it were ever seized by the police. The explosives were tricky to deal with. Cad was able to disarm them, but he had to leave them where they were. It was always just slightly uncomfortable knowing that I was sleeping on top of a couple 100 pounds of dormant explosives. Yeah, I can't blame you there. Hey, like I said, it was free. There weren't really even any rules to follow, which suited me fine. Malvina was sort of the leader of our little nest, but we never really listened to her. She was always trying to play the mom card and instill a sense of responsibility into us. It was cute. She did have a propensity for getting things done, though. I have to give her that. Anyway, after a few months, other people started showing up. Squatters, homeless people, Shadowrunners, and assorted crazies. As long as they stayed cool with us, we were cool to them. Eventually, it became a community. Imagine that. Think you wound up squatting on the Kraken because of your time in the sinking ship? I don't know, maybe. Never really thought about it before, but yeah, maybe. I guess that I'm a water rat now. Let's take a break and come back to this later. Of course, like I said, it's a long story. Is there something else you want to talk about? Thoughts about that last run? Didn't bring me on the last run. Alright. Hey Seattle, I'm sorry this lesson wound up getting a little unfocused at the end. Not really sure what came over me. It's cool, don't worry about it. Well, I still feel bad about it. So look, I'll make you a deal. Your next lesson will definitely be on point, and I'll tell you what it's about up front. No more question and answer sessions. How does that sound? Fine by me, Gobbit. Catch you next time. Next time, okay, cool. Alright, now Isabel is the person that I actually thought I was going to be talking to, because we just went and got this software for her. So I want her to access these memories and find out what the deal is. Isabel half turns away from the octopus's main display. She looks up at you, blinking. The memory stick that you acquired from Rhombus has already been slotted into one of the computer's many expansion ports. The cherry red plastic that sheathes the stick looks slick and wet in the light. You did good back there. The run went well. We got the stick. The key to my old memories. All I have to do now is slot it. You haven't unlocked your old memories yet? No, not yet. I mean, I can. It'd be as simple as plugging myself in and tapping a key. My old memories are all mine if I want them. But you're not sure that you want them. That's about the shape of it. I'm feeling hesitant about this. It isn't easy, you know. Shifting organic memories into headwear storage, wiping the originals, and locking them away for safekeeping. That's corporate-level mind sculpting. Serious business. Locking the files away was important to you, I got that. Very important. If it wasn't, I wouldn't have let an amateur tinker with my brain in the corner of a derelict shopping mall. Whatever I got up there, I was desperate to get rid of it. Makes a girl wonder why. Tell me, Isabel, would it have been easier for you to have Rhombus just wipe the memories altogether? Yes, much easier. Still not without risk, but But you didn't do that. You had to move the memories into storage. Why? And there you go, love. Because I knew that one day I might need them. Were you wrong about that? You tell me. No, damn it, of course I wasn't, but you don't have to be so glib about it. You're right. I know that. I knew it before we went to get the code. I just needed to talk through it with someone. Not Gobbet, someone who could take the situation seriously. I needed to talk through it with you. That'd be of help. Without another word, she pulls a cable from a pile on the floor and slots it into her data jack. The other end disappears into one of the octopus's many brains. Her fingers fly across the octopus's keyboard, rattling off a series of audible clicks. Finally, her thumb hovers over the execute key. Alright, Thundercake, wish me luck. The key depresses with an audible click. Isabel's eyes flutter and her cheeks flush with blood. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Oh, fuck. What's happening, Isabel? Are you okay? The progress bar climbs to 100. Isabel snatches the cable back out of her data jack and covers her eyes with her hands. She's shivering. Now I remember why I didn't want these anymore. These are your memories, Isabel. You can handle them. Not like this, I can't. These are years of bad memories, all let out of the box at once. It's overwhelming and it's horrible, and I want it to stop. I can remember things that happened to friends of mine, to relatives, things that I watched happen. No. It's okay, Isabel. Breathe. They're just memories. They can't hurt you. Yes, they can. These memories are crystal clear. It's like all this shit happened yesterday. I can remember watching friends die, and I can see their screaming faces just as clearly as I did the day that it happened. It's like watching a Trid show, but it's my life and it's real. Isabel, focus. Is there anything in there that can help us? I think so, yes. It'll take time for me to sift through all of this. I'll hold on to these memories for as long as I can. Hopefully long enough to reveal something useful. No promises beyond that, though. Thank you, Isabel. Don't thank me yet. I could still crack in a half hour and lock away the files. I'm gonna do my best not to, though. One thing that does jump out at me. Rhombus archives some software up here. It's sitting on top of the memories, all wrapped up like a present. Don't know why he did it, but it looks like a combat package. Combat package, you say? Some sort of basic attack modification. I'll have to study to be sure, but I think that I can use it. Here's some good news. Yeah, it's all very exciting, but for now, just give me some space, okay? Like I said, it's going to take time for you to make sense of this stuff. Alright, I'll check back with you later. Good. Go. Now. So I guess she can reverse that. Wow. Okay. So all I have to do is check with Ractor and rest, and then we have to figure out what mission we're going to do. And we'll do one more mission before I call it for the evening. So, let's talk to Ractor and see if there's anything here that he needs to know. My friends, there's something I would like to discuss with you. Something related to the Ares run that you recently accepted. See, he was the one who told me about those guys, see? I knew I recognized those names. You may recall my story about my former colleagues, Taylor and Hardingham, the ones who stole my research. They work at that facility. If the auto repair circuits that they took from me still exist, they're there. I need you to bring me on the run to retrieve them. Of course, you'll be the first man on the train when we head out. Thank you, my friend. You will not regret this decision. I guarantee it. Anything else? Sorry about the smell. It's long past time to purge the coolant sump. If I had access to the proper equipment, this would not be a problem. I could clean the fluid and reuse it. But alas, halogen treatment chambers are rather hard to come by, even in a place like Hioi. Anyway, my friend, you didn't come here to discuss the ins and outs of shop maintenance, I'm sure. So what does bring you here? I'm going to ask you a few questions. Let's see. About the drone self-repair system that you invented, how did it work? Thundercake. There were 3 distinct elements to my approach. When these elements were all working in concert, prototypes that utilized the process displayed remarkable self-repair capabilities. This may be a lengthy explanation. I can skim over it if you please, or I can break it down for you if you're genuinely interested. Bold strokes, please. Yes, fine. I'll give you the short version. The first element of the process was a self-healing biomimetic skin. It was capable of self-repairing any superficial wounds that the drone might suffer, injuries that hadn't damaged the machine's underlying structure. The second element was an internal structure built from self-assembling materials and utilizing redundant systems. Any damage that the skin could not heal could be repaired or replaced. The third and final element was a magical component that served to stave off entropy and render the first 2 systems self-perpetuating. You could think of magic as the lubrication that kept the gears turning. An unfortunate but necessary concession. And this package of systems is what your former colleague stole from you, which you need to get back? Yes. Given enough time and resources, I might be able to recreate the first two components of the system on my own. But the magical component is, and will forever be completely beyond me. That's why it's so important that we recover my research and the prototype that was stolen. And we will recover them. Of that, I have no doubt. I want to get on to the mission. Yeah, I want to talk to him more, but I don't want to do it until we go. I'm not going to do it right now. Okay. Alright, mission time, people. Actually, rest time and then mission time. You wake with a start. Once again, you're tangled in your sheets, drenched in sweat. Your throat feels like it's on fire. This throat is on fire! What's up, EMC? You can't remember what your dreams were about, not precisely. But again, you feel that yearning sensation, the emptiness in your gut and in your chest. Your head throbbing, you heave yourself out of bed. That was a little disappointing. Okay. Here we are. How we doing on, Nguyen, I wonder. 1900 Nguyen, huh? Not sure about that outfit. Oh, Taco Bell? Nice. Okay, so I've got the serial killer, I've got the plant the data, kidnap Rooster Low. Yeah, time for some Soika. How long is the serial killer mission, would you say? Because I can't be up super late here. I want this to be the last one before I wrap up. So, which of these missions would you guys say is the smallest one, for those of you who played before? Very nice, EMC. Which is the shortest mission? What's up, TNS? Yes, well. You think it should be Nasty? Taco Bell and Nasty belong together? So what do you guys think? Which of these is the shortest of the missions, would you say? Like, I thought about doing the serial killer one because besides... No. I can't. Not the night before heading off for a convention, I can't. But, the question is whether I... Does anyone have any opinions on that? Like, which one is the shortest one? The real concern is whether... Arcanus Bot. Arcanus Bot. I see Arcanus Bot has somehow gained some self-awareness. What's up, Arcanus Bot? I am trying to decide... I don't want to do the serial killer mission and have it keep me up for 3 hours. That's the problem. Yeah, I gotcha. I think the bot may have been gently pushed in a certain direction, though. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the Feng Shui one, because I think the Feng Shui one, I'm guessing the Feng Shui one is going to be the least complicated. I hope that turns out to be true. Okay, Duncan, as always. Isabel and Rector. That's my team, bros. See what happens. Bad Chi. The subway flies over the tracks towards Aberdeen. Monsoon humidity clings to your skin as if it's followed you from Hioi. Or perhaps it's simply sunk this far into the earth, penetrating stone and machine, rousing the acrid smells of Hong Kong's underground in its wake. You've been handed a promising job, geomantic sabotage with a single objective: disrupt the flow of Wusheng Qi to destabilize the corporation. Your client is especially keen on the idea of Wusheng's famed geomancy being used against it, the ultimate humiliation. I ain't no hollaback girl. While the corporation's office spaces are free game, the main target is Wusheng's treasured lotus statue, which resides within a temple on the topmost floor of the monolithic building. Your client's instructions are clear. The more damage you do, the worse the chi, and the better the pay. Okay. Sounds fair enough. The subterranean access way opens to one of the Wuxing Sky Tower's few employee-only entrances. As the only underground access point to Wuxing's restricted levels, security is tight. It's unheard of for unauthorized personnel to reach the upper levels. Naturally, that's where you're headed. Duncan presses a slip of laminated plastic into your hand. A grainy black and white reproduction of your own face stares back at you. The rest of the card is filled with a barcode. He lowers his voice to a deep grumble. Cheng wanted you to have this. Spoofed credentials, fresh off of Maximum Law's card printer. They look legit. I'll probably get you past the front door if nothing else. Supposedly the client said something about other ways to bypass the check-in system inside the building, but he didn't go into specifics. We're gonna have to find him ourselves. Yeah, I'm like Milton and Talos principal. Nice, nice. Almost on cue, a sturdy Wushang security officer peers up at you from behind his desk console. Evening, sir. Swipe yourself in. Here are my credentials. Okay, swipe your spoof credentials. You realize your credentials only allow you access through floor 10, right? Of course, I have new credentials with guest privileges waiting for me inside. That's why I'm here to pick them up. Right. Go ahead and grab your new creds at the check-in terminal. Have a good night, sir. Yeah, that charisma, though. Ah, very nice, very nice. That's law number 1, of course, as Arcanus Bot totally knows. All right, let's jack in, Isabel. The Matrix Help slide will give you a rundown on some of the features you'll encounter navigating through cyberspace, including System Trace, Matrix Combat, and Watcher IC. Oh my god. I don't need that. Okay. Whoa. That's awfully close. Okay, so let me monitor. Oh, god damn it. Really? Darn it. I already know about this stuff. My primary function is SAS. Alright, here we go. Hacking time, people. Simon Says. That sound can mess you up. Booyah! Damn it. Bam! Boom, shock, alaka. Whoa, God, what? The hell are you? That was Wow. Okay. Blocker IC rating is 9? Wow. Alright, let's try it out. Damn it. Screw that, we're good. Yeah! Kapow! Matrix get. I wonder if the heat suppression routine... I don't know what that did. I wonder if that was just in here. Oh my gosh. Wow, this fog of war thing. Oh my god, I did it. Wow, oh god. Hi. Oh my god, I need... Okay. I need to create somebody else. I need everybody up there. I need all hands on deck, people. Nice. That is a lot of damage. That was nice. That got his attention. Probably a waste. Yeah, he did a thing. Okay, I'm going to shield my assassin program. Let's get behind cover. Use my assassin program out. Aw, damn it. That's right, you missed. There we go. Alright. You. Nice. Okay, here we go. I like that bouncing effect that she's got. That's actually not a great... He's probably not going to make it after this turn. Yep. Thought so. I thought so. Nice. I would really like it if you could kill this guy off. God damn it. Woo! That was close, people. Yeah, you are. I see you. That was close, people. I needed to bring in all the marbles there. Okay. 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 Damn it. Got that right. Let me give it one more try. Screw it. Yes. Booyah! Yeah, 42 is the answer. Always the answer. Okay, mission item added. Security override. Okay, that's what I needed to do. I needed to get that security override, so that was awesome. I needed that big time. By the way, does anybody know if those matrix things regenerate when you jack back in? Oh god. Damn it. Shoot. That was terrible. Utterly terrible. Ah. I needed to do that. Woo! I am a shaman. Yeah, I'm playing a shaman. This is Isabel doing this. Okay. Damn it. Screw it. Nice. Nice. Okay, I think I got everything I need here. Yeah, I think if I tried decking, it would be bad. Woo! That was a little tense, but I think I got a lot of stuff done when I was in the Matrix. Yeah, this is good stuff, Wolfboy. Welcome, admin. Alter existing credential clearance. You're now able to alter the existing information and clearance level of a Wuzhang employee ID. We alter that. There we go. Just clocking in. Have a nice day. Thanks. An oil-blotched dwarf half-heartedly scrubs at her hands above a sink. Let's see. Her ragged clothing resembles a paint canvas covered in multiple hues of mechanical grime. Need something? Your cooperation. I'm here to perform a let's see. Security audit for Wu Zhang. Ain't that wonderful? But I'll opt out. Wu Zhang's got me doing an air duct audit myself, and let me tell you, made some pretty upsetting discoveries. Disgusting, slimy, biohazardous discoveries. Maybe when we're both done, we can compare findings, but right now I've got to get this crap off of me. Good luck to you, you'll need it. Assortment of items scattered on the cart. Find a badge that belongs to a maintenance worker. What am I even trying to do here? Oh, I'm just trying to screw up. That's right, that's right. I'm trying to screw up the chi. Trying to screw up the chi. Good evening. We apologize for the inconvenience, but you must check in at a Wuxing terminal before I can use the elevators. Welcome, Mr. Sepang. Have a nice evening. Everything checks out here, thanks. No problem, bro. Keep up the good work, guys. You know, Wolf Boy, I don't know if you play the current 5e or whatever the new edition of it is, but a good friend of mine, John Helfers, who's the editor who first bought my first novel, and he's the director of the Shadowrun novel line at Catalyst. So I know the guys at Catalyst a little bit, and obviously I know John very well. So, this pristine, hyper-sterilized office glistens as if every surface has been polished. Your client has requested this area be manipulated as subtly as possible so as not to draw attention away from the temple. The true defacement will happen there, distracting Wushang's security. Hopefully they won't discover the disrupted chi flow on this floor for weeks. Lovely. Time to disrupt some chi. Disrupt chi in the offices. Disrupt the flow of chi 50%. Aha! Light and dark balance is key to maintaining good chi. Yeah. I'm disrupting me some chi, people. Oh, really nice, Wolf Boy. Nice, man. Very, very nice. So far, so good. Let's check out this power junction. Generator rests unguarded before you. Shock to the system could compromise the computer mainframe it powers. Okay, so I need to find that passcode, huh? Passcode is not forthcoming yet. Whoa, my goodness. There's got to be chi points in here. Come on, man. There's got... Yeah, I knew there was. I knew there had to be. 17. Man, I am disrupting some chi like nobody's business. A good reference point, Seth. Very good reference point. Ah, Munchkin. Prototype weapon sits locked in a stand. Its locking mechanisms are seemingly tied to the weapon's operation and safety. Forcing it could damage the weapon. Oh, right. I'm also supposed to... Right. That's right. Prototype weapon. Welcome, user. Please select from the following options. Several folders appear in a second window below the first. Only a couple look useful. Search Wushang's floor plan documents. Amidst the documents, a few nuggets of information stand out. A section dedicated to the Wushang's building's qi details the geomancy plans and renovations they've made to increase qi flow. It appeals that Wushang's already made hundreds of minuscule and a handful of not-so-minuscule adjustments to its floor plans and building infrastructure. A recently updated file marks its project to add new water lines for the temple's fountain is complete. The document ends with a large list of future modifications that the company has queued for completion, all ways to improve its positive energy output. Okay. How about the weapon manuals? Large repository of files containing Wushang's research projects pops up. Data. Oh. Pistol 4, huh? What's my intelligence at? 2? Could I even get this to 5? 2, 3. No. Nope. It sounds cool, but... Well, I'll tell you right now, man, Shadowrun is definitely on a roll. I mean, at the last couple of conventions that I've been at, Gen Con, certainly Origins, it had a major, major presence. So, it's definitely on a roll. There's got to be chi in here. Yeah, that's right. Crack these mirrors. Doesn't sound good. That sounds like company. Uh-oh. What the... Hi. So, yeah. I'm gonna get back here. And then I'm going to cast aim, and all of you are going to destroy the living hell out of this thing. Isabel, you're going to come here, and you are going to grenade the living hell out of this thing. Welcome back, Lego. Sure, sure. Yeah, I'm sure they're just... Right. What are they doing? What the hell is this? What are you guys... What is this nonsense? Why are you running away? I don't even understand. What? That's not what I wanted you to do. Nice, Lego. I don't understand why they're running. I don't get that. Something very odd is going on. What are you doing? What is this? Explain yourself. Okay. Okay. Fire! Oh, wow. That was a bad miss. Bad miss. Bad miss. That was a terrible miss. Nice. Yes. Okay, so I don't know. That was really... The AI just acted oddly there. I don't know what that was all about. So that was really strange. Like, were those guards? The equivalent of guards? Like, I don't even get... I just don't know what that was. I don't know what that whole thing was. I don't understand what just happened there. I'm not going to complain. I mean, it's fine. It worked out. Whatever, but... It was really, really odd. Okay. Let's crack the code. A few cred sticks. Alright, it's not bad. 150 new yen. Shift these papers. Alright, well, we've definitely messed up a lot of chi in this place. 33% so far, and I haven't gotten to the big places yet. Oh, God. That's terrible. Okay, let's see. Koshai, if you would. Can you get there? Yes, you can. Saw blade time. Alright, sounds good. See you, Trendane. Good to see you, man. Stop running from me. You don't make sense. Why are you running from me? Yes, good shot. It's like we disrupted enough chi that spirits start showing up, I guess. Alright, so those are all... Okay. Ah, it's another chi point. Okay. Alienware Alpha with an i5 GTX 860. Nice. Let's read it. Notes are stacked neatly around, ordered and clear. 8484. Alright, I know where that is. Temple access card. Alright. 8484. That's that power down there. Which is right here. Let's overload it. Looks like we batted this place enough, Thundercake, just like our client wanted. All that's left is to trash the temple statue and then we can leave. The more damage we do, the more we'll get paid. How about that we stay a little longer? Oh, 75%? Okay. Well, I like the idea of extra pay. But I felt like I did a whole bunch of that stuff before. Whoa, God. The chi is becoming more and more turbulent. It has reached a point where this churning energy has a physical manifestation visible in the atrium. The disruptions are working. It's weird. I don't actually know what else I could do here to have even more chi disruption. I feel like I've already disrupted a bunch of crap. Yeah, I heard, we were talking about that earlier, Lego, but I thought I heard that that patch didn't work. Or that it got, or that the patch ended up being taken off again or something. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like this is as much disruption as I can do on this floor. It's kind of confusing, this sort of, like, verbal cue is confusing, but... Okay. Disrupt chi in the temple. That's chi in the temple. That's me on the roof top, disrupting all the chi now. Oh my god, look at all those ley lines. This is so gonna be a battle. Yep. Yep. Happy to see us. Lots of spirits. Okay. Damage. Even or misses are useful. Okay. Oh yeah, are you feeling any better now, Shadowed? Oh, come on. 70%. I hit him on the 55%. That's logical. Nice. Okay, let's see. Wish I could do this remotely. Nice. Patch is pulled because it went out prematurely. Oh, so you had a Snickers and you feel bad? Oh, cool, man. Well, I'm glad, dude. Pretty sure there were more guys up there, too, but... Set fire to bushes. Hell yeah. Oh my god. The chi disruption is real, people. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Just line in their commercials, right? Exactly. Use Snickers. That's really funny. You should become the new ad. Oh, you saw me? Oh, crap. God damn it. I guess I didn't expect you were going to see me. Yep. One miss, one hit. Even your misses are good! Yes! Even on a miss. Even on a miss. Ah, that was not good. You're doing super well for a while there. I'm not entirely sure. When it says immune, I don't really know what's going on there. Go Shay, go Shy. For a minute I thought he missed it. Achievement progress, little helpers. Nice shot. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Lovely. Nice. I knew it. Disrupt the flow of chi, 75%. How about 85%? Whoops. Now the question is this going to disrupt the flow of chi 100%? Like, is that the 25% that's left over? That's the hope. I'm gonna guess that it is, and I have it saved, so. 100 out of 100. 100%! One karma gained. Completely disrupted. Ultra disrupted. Guys, the chi has now become Chew. She has now begun. Oh, God. Hi. A well-dressed man steps forward, his peers staring smugly in your direction. His clothes are smart and clearly expensive, but lack the typical padding worn by guards and thugs. A quick look at his associates reveals the same style, mages. On behalf of Wujing Incorporated, we've been instructed to prevent your further vandalizing of the company's property and assets. However, they never specified how, so I vote we do this the easy way. Leave no survivors. Should have shot first. That was stupid. One mage down. Fire in the hole. Why do I keep saying... Okay, good. It is overclocked. Good. I was like, what? Ow. That's right, you missed. Again, you missed. This problem for you guys, there's only 3 of you left. Damn. Okay, reload. Yes! I love how the drone, like, turns in their direction to be like, wait a minute. Okay. Oh my god. One-man wrecking crew, ow. Broke my armor? What? Break my armor? 2 good shots. Okay. Good shot. Another good shot. Okay. Kneecap, alright. Let's have you reload, please. You know what? Screw this. I'm not taking any chances. Achievement unlocked. I feel great. Okay. Objective complete. Eliminate the Wushang geomantic security. Alright. Let's get the hell out of Dodge, shall we? As you reach the elevator's control panel, you can feel the electronic sensation of the chi dancing across your skin. This feeling is noticeable to those not even magically attuned. The disruption here is that strong. Behind you, the trapped and turbulent chi swirls inside the iconic Sky Tower atrium. You can actually see the air around the atrium warp and ebb as the chi surges and breaks against the obstacles around it, looking for a way to move, to flow, and finding none. The job is done. You have desecrated the Wuxing Lotus, and in doing so, blemished the prideful face of a megacorp. Not bad for a night's work. I think we did the job up to the client's standards, huh? The elevator arrives at the temple. Time to duck out the back door before security can respond further. Wuxing won't know what hit them. Wuxing won't know what hit them. The embarrassment of their own geometric science turned against them will sit unfavorably on the tongues of Wuxing executives and maybe even get a few people terminated. They'll know it wasn't just the building you battered, you sent a message. Everyone has a weakness that can be exploited. The change in Feng Shui should keep them spinning for months. The complete disruption of their chi and destruction of their temple will cripple the energy at this branch of the company. And with Wuxing focusing on restoring their temple, it will be a long time before they discover the full extent of your assault. 100%. Oh, we've had Trentscoder for a while, Shadow. We have had it for a while. Karma gained 8. Good stuff. Your comlink chirps. It's kindly Chang. Thundercake here. Come to the Mahjong parlor at once, Thundercake. I have something I want to show you. Your crew is already here. You sound excited, Auntie. Oh, yes, my sweet. Yes, I am. I'll see you shortly. Okay, well, I'm not going to do that right now, lady. First of all, I'm going to see about spending this karma. That's the first thing I'm going to do. Four. There we go. First of all, we're going to the freaking... What we're going to do is we're getting our money, and then we're calling it for the evening. It's a tarp! No. Thunder! Thunder! Thundercake! Oh! I should be getting paid some serious coin. I 100% did that last mission. I did everything that they wanted me to do. Are you not going to let me enter the... Oh. You're not going to let me enter the ship. You freaking son of a... Okay. It was all set. I got to go see what she wants before I do anything else. Can't believe they won't even let me go into that mission. What's up, Tobik? What's up, everyone? We'll be wrapping here soon, doing the giveaway and the like. Alright, what the hell's going on? A rotund, balding dwarf in a cheap suit turns to face you. Light glints from the heavy gold chains that hang around his neck. When he speaks, the voice that greets your ears is high and nasal and has been contorted into a rough approximation of a New York accent. I'm pleased to meet you. Cheng was kind enough to arrange this little sit-down between us. You can call me Dr. Shen Yang. Pleased to meet you. I'm Thundercake. His grip is as soft as his palm is moist. It's like shaking hands with a boneless ham. Trying to think what shaking hands with a boneless ham would be like. You share a long and comfortably flaccid handshake before he finally releases you. I'm looking for a little outside help on a problem I've been having. Ordinarily, I'd handle it myself. I have some of my friends see to it, but it's kind of delicate, you know? My guys would be noticed before they made any headway on my problem. So I figure, hey, I hire contractors all the time. I might as well get some contractors of a different stripe. Lasting friendships are made, favors exchanged. I'm all ears. I run a little film studio, Southern Crown Films. We mostly do trid work, but we record some Sims too. Maybe you've seen some of myself. Space Mongols from the Moon, The Flavor of Pomegranates, Ultimate Kill Squad. Can't say I've had the pleasure. Ah, too bad. I'll send some over to Cheng so you can take a look. Anyway, there's this other guy in the industry, and we've been butting heads since day one. Name's Neville Ma. He runs Yellow Spring Studios. No matter what I do, I can't shut him out of the biz. He always manages to get one over on me, steal my stars. Now, he's been running me into the ground with this show called Promises in Moonlight. Stars a girl named Penelope Wong. New talent, but the viewers have been going nuts over her. She's the show linchpin. Hang on, I'm getting there. Sorry, linchpin. So about 6 months ago, Neville was out in Guangzhou for some hoity-toity party. He's on the road, probably drunk. A semi comes out of nowhere and pow! Wrecks his fancy new Euro car, Westwind. Bad luck for Neville, good luck for me. I figure, hey, that's the end of him for the year, and I start planning some new stuff he can't compete with from inside a hospital. You follow me so far? Yes, please keep going. Problem is, the bastard's back in the game already. The flavor of pomegranates is too violent for me, I know. And he's bringing out season 2 of Promises in Moonlight. I need that show off the air one way or the other, and that, my friend, is where you come in. Already, that's strange. Tell me about it. He should have been in that hospital for at least 3 months and in physical therapy a lot longer. Only took him like a week to get out. I couldn't freaking believe it. The kind of medical care costs top dollar. He's got a lot of money, but not that much. Recovery time like that means that one of two things is going on. Neville could have found himself a silent partner. Someone willing to pay top dollar for cutting-edge care. I don't think it's likely, but it could have happened. If it ain't that, Smart Money says that he's been skimming off the top of Yellow Spring's earnings and not reporting it to the other shareholders. Tell me how I fit into this. I need you to go get me something to blackmail Neville with. Find out he could afford to get out of the hospital so fast. He works out of his penthouse most days, so search his computer, closet, sock drawer, whatever. There's got to be something incriminating in there. Where is his penthouse? Neville lives in the Repulse Bay. It's his real swanky joint in the south end of Hong Kong Island by the bay with the same name. I haven't been able to get anybody in to poke around his apartment because the security is too tight. Lucky for you, though, Neville's throwing a party on the mezzanine level with all the shops and a restaurant and balcony and such. He's celebrating the second season launch of his show, and everybody's going to be there. Gonna make a real snarl for the building security. And you might also want to hit up the party if you can bluff your way in. Everyone close to Neville will be there, and most of them will be 3 sheets to the wind by the time you get there. Some discreet questioning might get me the dirt that I need. Just remember, if you go to the party, don't use your real name. Go with Argyle. Should be safe enough. There's nobody in the biz out here with that name, so nobody will ask any questions about how your work's going. Hit the apartment, hit the party. I gotta say, Dr. Shenyang, this job sounds pretty underhanded to me. You kidding? Underhanded's when I frame you for indecent acts on your last trip to Cambodia. Blackmail's just business. Now, the blackmail material is what I need more than anything. But if you can get Penelope Wong out of her contract, I'll pay you extra, got it? I want that star power on my side. One last thing. I won't want you starting a scene while you're there. You interrupt his party, you make a mess, you trash his apartment, and I'm not paying you. We clear on that? We're clear. Good. I can't have Ma knowing that I'm after him. My business, everybody's got dirty tricks, so you make it public, you're using them. That's it. My career's as dead as the People's Republic of China. Nobody will work for or with me ever again, so don't embarrass me, hey? No mess, no guns. Understood, I'll be discreet. That's what I like to hear. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. You can get paid and I'll put out the word you're a solid hire. Don't seem like you deal with Shadowrunners much. Shadowrunners, Moonlight Prancers, who gives a crap? I got money and a job, and I don't care who does it as long as the price is right. What's more, I got a lot of friends around town, and a lot of them run in your circles, too. So what, we got a deal? You gotta think you're gonna do it? You have a deal. Good man, that's what I like to hear. When you're done, drop Cheng a line. I'll come meet you back here, and I'll hand over the money. As you walk through the mahjong parlor, you see a crew waiting for you, clearly uncomfortable to be so close to the triad boss. Then you see why. Kindly Cheng's cheeks are flushing and glowing. She's already hit the bottle pretty hard. Ah, Thundercake, you're here. Excellent. Let's get to it, shall we? You said you had a lead, Auntie? I did, and I do. The wiretap we placed on the police force has borne fruit. Her mouth bakes into a wolfish grin. Her eyes take on a feral gleam. Wolfish grin, comma, maybe? She appears fueled by alcohol and vengeance, a hungry beast on the hunt. My people have declared a snippet of a recorded video call between the plastic-faced man and Chief Inspector Crate at the Special Duties Unit. Whoa. Should be good. Should we take a seat? Unfortunately, it's only a snippet. There were some technical difficulties with the tap. The person responsible has been sacked. Cheng reaches out a lacquered fingernail, hunts for the button she's looking for, and stabs it in victory. There's a loud crackling noise at the beginning of the recording, followed by a squelching squeal that makes Gobbet cover her ears in pain. When the video recording begins, the man's voice sounds far away as if he's talking through a thick pane of glass. The woman's is louder, closer. Say that again. There's something wrong with this line. I said my client isn't interested in hearing more excuses, Inspector. That's what I thought you said. I'm not making excuses, mister. I have a department to run. Not for much longer. If those two Westerners aren't found, they're linked to this Raymond Black somehow, and my client wants them out of circulation immediately. The two runners are his accomplices, too, the little orc and the dwarf with the cyberdeck. Gobbet looks at Isabel wide-eyed and swallows hard. Isabel winks back reassuringly. I'm aware, Inspector. Thank you. We don't know how much any of them know, and my client is adamant that the risk be mitigated immediately. I've already made this the SDU's highest priority. If Josephine wants more resources on it, I'm going to need allocations from elsewhere in the department. That is a problem that can be easily dealt with. My client wants this over now. No more excuses, no more fuck-ups, no more cops floating in the river. Tell her we're redoubling our efforts. Very good. Dead or alive, you bring them to me. My client requires my personal verification that the threat has been eliminated. Hang on, this line is getting worse. I'm waiting for him to be like, I'm altering the deal. Pray I don't alter it further. There's a sharp crackle and the recording ends. Kindly Cheng picks up her PDA and puts it away with a smile. She unscrews the cap on her bottle and pours herself a shot with a flourish. That's the guy we saw in the surveillance footage, the one who killed Raymond Black. That plastic face looks a lot cooler close up. I think it's kind of pretty. That video doesn't tell us much. I mean, we already know that there's an APB on us. All we're sure of now is that the man with the plastic face is definitely working for someone else, this Josephine. Is that all we have, Auntie, a first name? It's not just a first name, Gobbet dear. It's the first name. Josephine Sang. She's the one pulling the strings. That disease-riddled dog fucker. I should have known it was her from the beginning. And she had nerve to call down the heat on my runners. On Nightjar? Oh, that scabrous fossil is going to pay. So, friend of yours? She's the CEO of Sang Mechanical Services and a member of the Hong Kong Executive Council. Josephine Dog fucking Sang. CEO, huh? What do you know about her? She was Hong Kong Philanthropist of the Year in 2054 and 2055. Children's hospitals, homeless shelters, food distribution centers. Good cause. And the kind that get good PR because people are too lazy and myopic to look for the real people doing the hard work. The face-to-face with the poor work. Don't be so cynical, Isabel. Coming face-to-face with the unsanitized for video poor's distasteful, dear. You know that. Beyond being a CEO and a philanthropist, I also know that Josephine Sang is a lying, conniving bitch. Philanthropist and bitch? No, sounds like you two have a history together. Whatever gave you that impression, my sweet? Yes, my darling, I don't like Josephine Sang, and I'm going to fuck her up. I'm going to fuck her up bad. Good God, man, with the F-bombs. Care to elaborate on that, Annie? No. Not now. Not today, but you'll be there, my darling. I'll make it a party. What is Sang Mechanical Services? Josephine's baby. It was a B-graded corporation before she married into the Sang family, but after she fought for and won the contract to rebuild Kowloon Walled City, their fortunes rose high. They began a rise to power that eventually landed Josephine on the Executive Council. Wait, so there's a connection between Josephine Sang and the Walled City? Yes. The same place Raymond Black hired my runners to take him. I've already connected the dots. I don't know what it means, but it clearly means something. What do you think the connection is between Josephine Sang and this plastic-faced man? I don't know yet, but I will. He called her his client. And maybe some sort of lead we can follow. Her glance lingers at his biceps a moment for continuing. Right now, all we know is that he is our instrument, the one who killed Raymond Black. Raymond's not dead. Yes, you may have mentioned that before, gun show. Regardless, the plastic-faced man is still our best lead for figuring out what's going on. Remember who this executive council is again? Oh, I already know this. Executive council, blah, 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 blah. Let's cut to the chase. What's our next step? There's nothing we can do to touch Josephine Sang, as much as I hate to admit it. But the plastic-faced man is a different story. He's a third-party operative who's been careless, and he'll learn to regret it. For a while. If Sang thinks she can take out 2 of my runners and get away with it, I'm going to have to explain things to her. We're going to find the plastic-faced man, and we are going to hurt him. We'll hurt him until we know everything he does, and then we will use that to strike back at, not just back, but back at Josephine Sang. You will have your vengeance, and I will have my own satisfaction. Now get out. I have work to do. Well, that just hit the fan. Alright, now I'm going to the ship to get my monies. My mind on my monies, and my money's on my mind. That's cool. So you do a certain number of missions. A certain number of missions, and then that just opens up, obviously. I saw one of the complaints about this game in comparison to Dragonfall was it didn't have the same focus that Dragonfall had, and that was, you know, a concern. Claim payment for the Wuxing sabotage run. A little bird whispered in my ear that Wuxing's fortunes are already falling. Their stock value dropped by 2% already. The client finds this to be an acceptable indication of your success and has forwarded payment. I've attached your cut to this email. Kindly check. Did you guys see that I just got 2,200 new yen, which is what I already had to begin with? So I should have now 4,000 new yen, if I'm not mistaken. 4,000 new yen, people. Post the Wuxing logistical data. About to get some more money, too. $4,262 new yen. Money, 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 money. Money. All right. Lovely. It's all about the new yen. It's all about the new yen, baby. A small correction. Well, that'll be pretty fast, though, for a small correction, wouldn't it? I would think. Awesome. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. That was fun. That was fun. A lot of good stuff got done today. Did a couple missions. Got some serious new yen. We're going to do some shopping next time we play. We're going to talk to everyone for 65 hours. Oh, goodness me. All right. Oh, my goodness, Steam. So many messages for me. Okay. Thank you, Steam. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Steam. Thank you. Very lovely of you, Steam. Okay. Here we go. We're going to do the giveaway, and we're going to do the raid. But before we do that, folks, just a couple of reminders. First of all, who is this? Ah, okay. By the way, in case anyone's curious, I'm now up to 14 hours of play on Shadowrun Hong Kong. So, a couple of things. First of all, let's check. Let's check and see what the straw poll looks like. So don't forget about that straw poll, folks. Right now, with 22 votes in, Shadowrun Genesis is leading the way with 8 votes. Grandia 2 has got 6 votes. MGS 3 has got 4 votes, tied with Ghostmaster for 4 votes. So we've got 8, 6, 4, and 4 right now. So make sure to vote while you get the chance to do so. Okay, we are going to do the giveaway. Again, a couple of quick reminders. If you haven't followed the stream already, please do so. If you haven't done the equivalent of subbing to the stream and you would like to do that, this is the way to do it right over there, my Patreon. If you can do that, it will be a big help to the stream and the channel if you're able to. So if you can can join the 25 of your closest friends who have done the same thing, that will be lovely, lovely, lovely. And we can continue to move the Patreon forward as we move the channel towards partnership. Also, don't forget about ArvTube, !ArvTube. So you can go to my YouTube channel and check out my past broadcasts. Make sure to subscribe there. Also, Steam group to hang out with the Arvanauts in my Steam group in between streams. I will be on possibly tomorrow. I'm going to be in Atlanta, Georgia. Depends on hotel internet, depends on a lot of factors, but I might be on tomorrow. If not, you'll obviously see me again on Tuesday of next week when we get back into my normal streaming schedule, which again, starting next week is Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday evening with more Shadowrun. Be on the lookout for the our vocalists, our vocalist team with a bunch of voice actors for later on this month playing this game. Now, with that said, yeah, I did Lego. I put her story in the straw poll, but it didn't win. In fact, it was Blackberry Bear who reminded us to do it, so you should be happy about that. Okay, with that said, we are going to do a giveaway today, and I feel like it's appropriate because Brahms gave us a bunch of stuff to at least choose one of the games from him. So the choices are as follows. From, let's see, let's start with Shadowed Mage. From Shadowed Mage, BioShock Infinite is available to you. From Shadow Mage, BioShock Infinite if you win the giveaway tonight. From, let's see, from Scriptlet, let's go with this. Injustice Gods Among Us Ultimate Edition. From Scriptlet, Injustice, the Gods Among Us Ultimate Edition. And last, courtesy of Brahms, Dragon Age Origins, courtesy of Brahms. So your three choices tonight are BioShock Infinite, that's courtesy of Shadowed Mage. Injustice Gods Among Us Ultimate Edition, that's courtesy of Scriptlet. And Dragon Age Origins, that is courtesy of Brahms. And your giveaway is going to be, yes, I will do that, Gil. I will do whatever I can if I do see her. And I can get within 10 feet of her, right? And the giveaway word is going to be... Nochi for you. If you liked, so if you're interested in winning one of those three games, please type in the words Nochi for you. And while you guys do that, I'm going to check and see who we are going to raid for this evening. Yeah, there are some good games. Yeah, sorry, Dave. It's late where I am, man. Okay, I think I know who we're gonna do this for this. Okay, that sounds good. For the midnight opening of Force Friday. No, no, not so much. What's up, Whoosh? And I think I said hi to Ghost already. Yes, yes, indeed. Late stream was your jam. Not this late. What I'm really trying to do, and I'm having a hard time with it, is I'm trying to get started earlier. I'm a little bit annoyed because tonight I should have been starting around 9:15 my time, except that then Twitch had their problems and I wasn't able to get on for a half hour. So I ended up like starting about 45 minutes after I wanted to, and that just pushes everything back late. I would like to get started streaming at 9 and end at like 1. That would be ideal because that's a 4-hour stream. That's not getting to bed too late. This is too late for me to be getting to bed on a normal basis, but that's okay. We'll work it out. It's a work in progress. So, all right. Yeah, COD. Man versus Game. Does that guy ever not stream? I mean, like all he ever does is stream. I admire his enthusiasm / energy, but yeah, no, I'm not doing the 12-hour streams 6 days a week thing. That's not happening. Okay. All right, last call. 12.5% chance of winning. 12.5% chance of the winning. So last call. No G for you. No G for you, no G for you, you, no G for you. Ah. Yeah, Shadowrun with a narrow lead on Grandia. Shadowrun Genesis is 10 votes. Grandia 2's got 9 votes. MGS3 with 5. Ghostmaster with 4. So it looks like this could go, you know, even Ghostmaster could somehow pull it out. I think the sort of buzz suggests to me that the 3 sort of possible ones in the running are Genesis or Shadowrun, Grandia 2, and MGS3. But it's not out of the realm of possibility that MGS3 could come back and pull that out. It's not out of the realm of possibility. This is going to be up, by the way, until my Tuesday stream. And sometime in the middle, towards the end of the Tuesday stream, I will end it up. Oh, it just tied. Genesis and Grandia 2 tied at 10 apiece with MGS at 5 votes, Ghostmaster at 4. Who will win this titanic struggle? Who will win this titanic struggle? Grandia or bust? Ah, awesome. Thank you, Sat. Thanks to Tobo. Thanks, dude. I'm glad to hear it. Very, very excited about that. Yeah, I know, I know. I put it in there. You saw I put it in there, Shadow. You saw. All right, and the winner. Wolf Boy. Victory for Wolf. That's good timing because you just added him to Steam. Congratulations, Wolf Boy. What's it going to be? What would you like? Rigged hacks. Oh, by the way, for those of you who don't know, there's a tradition whenever someone wins a giveaway to immediately claim that it's hacked and rigged, even though it never actually is hacked and rigged. So, hacked, rigged. My pleasure, my pleasure. And we're also going to be thanking whoever's game you ultimately choose. So, which game would you like, sir? Which game would you like? Excuse me. So much hacks. Dragon Age Origins. All right. This is one courtesy of Brahms today. He just sent this to me tonight. And, okay. I'm going to... All right, hang on. All right, so this is a Humble Bundle key. So just make sure that when you get it, that you check it. It should be fine. I mean, I just copied it directly, but just make sure that you check it, Wolf Boy. And it is on its way to you right now as we speak. So, and also I need to thank, I also need to thank Duiniade, Duiniade, because I don't know if Duiniade is, I don't think Duiniade is here, but Duiniade sent me 2 copies of Trine 2 Complete and sent me 2 30% off Trine 3 coupons, which is really nice. When he was at PAX, I guess Duiniade got this and sent this along to me, which was very, very kind of him. So, anyway, we will, when I see him, I will thank him or her, actually. I don't know if it's a him or her, but I will thank one or the other of them properly when I see them. Okay. Hey, what's up, Script? You're gonna have to give me better games. Oh, are you saying that the gauntlet has been dropped? Is that what you're saying? Gauntlet has been thrown. The stakes have been raised. Okay. Good. All right, so we are going to do our raid now, and the way to do that raid is what you just saw Shatter do, which should be up there, and that is Arv Raid. The Arvanauts have landed, followed by Volcania, capital V-O-L-C-A-N-I-A. The key is to do this not until you hear my audio outro. Once you hear my audio outro, that's when you're going to let those things drop like a mighty stream. Before we do that, I want to thank everyone who made this such an awesome stream tonight. It was a lot of fun. I want to thank my awesome mods, Apples, Satobo, Lego Freak, Shadowed Mage, and Thorg. Great job, guys. As always, best mods on Twitch. I know I keep saying it. I'm going to keep saying it because it's going to continue to be true. So thank you guys so much. Thanks to my regulars, to Acclimative, to Aklaba, to Axeman, to Beljura, to Benny Hill, to Darkenwolf, to Divinorium, to EMC, to Ghost SSD, to Grey Dybbuk, to Heaven's Dark Edge, to Jack, to Kanumi, to Kilobyte, to Keist, to Love Shack. All regulars of mine. You guys are all super, super awesome. Thank you so much. Good to see Poke Dude in here again. Again, what's up, Poke? Poltergeist Zero, what's up, Poltergeist? Good to see you again. Rapscal Rapscallion. Oh my goodness, Rapscallion. I haven't seen you in forever. What's up, Rapscallion? Good to see you again. Good to see, of course, Royx, a tremendous computer game designer. More on that soon, by the way. Good to see again, Scriptlet. Again, Scriptlet, thank you so much for the games you've given in the past, by the way. I appreciate it, man. Thanks so much to Sutifi, to Shattermage. Thanks so much to Wolfboy, and congratulations, Wolfboy. Thanks for the follow tonight, and congratulations on the win. Thanks to Wolf5. So we have Wolfboy and Wolf5. Again, we're starting to get that doubling. A lot more than just one wolf. Thanks to Whoosh. Thanks to Call. Thanks to Rogan. Thanks to Zamaria. Also, thank you to Big Richie for the host tonight. I appreciate that as well. Fun stream, guys, and good times. And the link is good. Awesome. Thank you, Wolf. I appreciate it. And thank you guys all so much. Again, if you're in the Atlanta, Georgia area, please stop by and check me out over the weekend. I have no idea what to expect. Wish me luck, guys. I get the impression that this is just like Mardi Gras for nerds. So we're going to see if that's true, because those are my peoples and all, but this is going to be quite busy. So hopefully I'll be back with you with no problems at all. None the worse for my harrowing experience. But, you know, as I say, if I get to stream before that, I will. All right, now we're going to do our raid, and we are going to, my pleasure. We're going to do our raid, and we're going to go. Now, again, make sure not to do this until you hear my audio outro, as I almost forgot to pull up. Almost forgot to pull up this. Hold on. There we go. Wait a second. There it is. And good. Almost. Yes. Lovely. Wait for it. Wait for it. Really? I had to get a full 30-second ad? Really? Okay. All right. Here we go, folks. So we are going to go here. Don't do it until you hear my audio outro. We are going to go over to a Kadrian's stream. He is streaming Metal Gear Solid 5, but at the moment I think he's in between those things. Good streamer, friend of the show, and all that stuff. I think we had partly something to do with recognizing him in the first place. We rated him before a number of times, and so we're going to do that now. But again, don't actually do it until you hear my audio outro. That's it for me. I love you all. I'll catch you all. You're the best viewers on Twitch, and I'll catch you all very soon, either tomorrow or if not then next week on my regular stream time on Tuesday. Until then, please spread the word about the show. Follow the stream, YouTube, Steam group, support all the things. Please go to that and do that Patreon if you possibly can, and make sure you go vote on the next game I'm going to play. Thanks so much, and I'll catch all of you wonderful people very, very soon. Have a good night. Oh, okay, never mind. Thank you for telling me. That's dumb. Dumb, dumb, dumb. I understand that he's doing it because he doesn't want spoilers, but... Okay. Anyway. Woof! Close one. All right, change of plans. We're not going to go there. We are going to go... Okay, so we're not going to go there. Change of plans. Instead, we're going to go to... He also just finished the game? Oh, all right. He finished the game already? Wow. Okay. Sorry. So now we are going to go to this. We are actually going to go instead to Mudmink. Mudmink is playing a game called Franbo, which I've not heard of before, but I like Mudmink. She's a fun streamer, and so she is not in sub-only mode because she doesn't have a sub button, so that should be no problem. So we're going to go there instead, again, when you hear my audio outro. Love you all the same things. Catch you all soon. Have a good night.
Fresh and new, when it all seemed clear to you, when your aim was straight and true. Were your mind untroubled by the questions in the dark, content to play your part, open pathways to your heart? Were your life untainted by a host of broken dreams, when all your acts were queens, understood all that it means? Could you have understood the way your life was bound? Did you ever wonder how you got from there to now? Oh yes, you're gonna fly away from here, where the sky grows more clear, and your problems disappear, drift away down below. Watch them go down to your friends, where the trouble never ends, and there's always just one more day left to go. lies, another cynical disguise. When will they catch you? All those little things you said, will it turn around instead? Blame the voices in your head. With all your subtle language, try and turn your life around. If your center gets unwound, you do your best to slow things down. And if you feel things that you never felt before, things that shook you to your core, a shattered truth you can ignore. Oh, yes, you're gonna fly away from here when the sky grows more clear and your problems disappear. Drift away down below, watch them go down to your friends where the trouble never ends, and there's always just one more day left to go. Take a different tack. You can turn and face your demons, or you can give yourself a break. You can go a new direction. Life is only what you make. When it comes to your own vision, when you got to see it through, you know you've got to make it do. You know it's all been up to you. 'Cause here I stand here waiting, trying to make a brand new start. 'Cause it's finally dawned.